Hey guys, this is video 2. We are doing 4.5 area of a circle. This one's going to be a shorter video. Then I feel like the notes on the Google Slides do a pretty good job, and the textbook do a pretty good job. And this is just kind of like a visual. If it's still kind of a little fuzzier, not very clear for you, to start, we're going to be going over the equation. The equation was highlighted in the notes. So I'll just write it up here. So our area is equal to pi r squared. As we can remember, pi r squared, pi, just a quick recap, is equal to 3.14, and our radius is whatever half the circle is. So half the circle. Now what we're going to be doing is looking at some examples. So we looked in the notes, kind of explained what a sector is. That's kind of important. Sector is just the section of the circle. It's good to keep that in mind when we're kind of looking at this. And the notes kind of explain how a circle is kind of related to a parallelogram, how you can take those sectors and kind of get that area. But for this one, we are looking at finding the area. So I'm just going to go over I'm not going to go over that in detail. I'm just going to go over some of the formulas and plugging them in, and so you can get a visual of what it looks like. So here is a circle. Pretend that's a perfect circle. And our radius, let's say, is, let's go with 5 centimeters. I like keeping it simple, as you can see. Now what we're going to be doing is plugging our numbers into our formula. So we're trying to find the area of this circle. Now I'm going to be doing my formula, which is always important to put at the top. So it is pi r squared. So area is 3.14 times 5. And remember, when it's a square, we can expand it out, or 5. So our area is going to be, let's do 3.5 times 25. So our area, give me 1 second. I don't know this off the top of my head. So our area would be 78.5 centimeters squared. So I should put my centimeters on all these, because you remember, unit of measurement is really important. Now we can see the area of this circle is 78.5 centimeters squared. So we'll do another example. These are going to be a little more complicated because there's a couple more steps. So let's say that our radius is 23. So we're going up quite a bit, 20 centimeters. So our area, again, is pi r squared. Area, so we're going to plug in, is pi times our radius twice. So we're going to get a much, much bigger number. Now we're getting, see, I like putting mine in steps so it's a little easier to kind of get to. So our area is equal to, our area is now equal to 1,661 or decimal 0.6 centimeters squared. So that is what we find for this area. So it's a larger number in finding our previous numbers or previous areas. So this is just a quick recap, or a quick little video, kind of taking what we've learned in the notes in the textbook and making it a visual and showing you what you guys are going to be kind of doing for this. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure you ask by emailing or messaging me on the Google Classroom. For now, this one's a very short video, so take care, and if you have any questions, again, make sure you ask.